source told Daily Sun that hoodlums were using the opportunity of the order to dispossess residents in the area of their valuables, but they were said to have met their Waterloo at a filling station when they reportedly robbed a fuel attendant of cash and phones as a joint military operations by men of the 34th Artillery Brigade, Obinze 211 Quick Response Group, and the Navy, who were reacting on a tip-off ambushed the hoodlums and engaged them in a gun duel. 3 of them were killed while others fled into the bush. A Toyota RAV4 SUV, which also snatched, was recovered. Other items recovered from the hoodlums included 2 vehicles, 2 local-made pistols, 5 expended bullet shells, hard drugs, charms, 2 car plate numbers suspected to have been removed from the Toyota RAV4, and other dangerous weapons. Meanwhile, residents across the southeast states of Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi, Abia, and Imo complied with the sit-at-home order despite its suspension. As usual, there were few vehicles on the road, while banks, markets, and artisans locked up their premises. In Abakaliki, business and commercial centers were shut. A correspondent who moved around the city observed that filling stations and many commercial banks were completely shut. Margaret Umahi International Markets, building materials markets, and motor spare parts markets were equally shut down. But all government offices were open, while some banks located at Okoja Road, axis of the state capital, offered skeletal services. A joint security patrol team in a convoy of 10 vans were seen patrolling round the capital city to ensure people were not harassed. In Umuahia, there was improvement in human and vehicular movement compared to what obtained in various weeks. Commercial bus drivers and tricycle operators came out in their numbers, but the hustling and bustling associated with some parts of the capital city were not there. Although markets were opened, they witnessed a loss as some shop owners and customers stayed away, while filling stations in the capital city opened for business. Banks and other corporate establishments locked their gates, perhaps out of the fear of the unknown. Government offices were opened, but many workers stayed away, ostensibly for fear of being molested by hoodlums who could take advantage of the situation. However, there was total compliance in the commercial city of Aba, as streets were deserted, turning Aba into a ghost city. In Awka, Anambra State capital, many roads were empty, while some major markets did not open. At the popular Eke Awka markets, some traders were around but did not open, while some of them displayed their wares in front of their shops. Market streets and roads were deserted in Onitsha, as major markets including main markets, banks, parks, some filling stations were shut down due to fear of unknown. Also, major roads leading to main markets Onitsha, such as Old Market, New Market, Vein roads, were deserted as youth turned the roads to football pitches. At Upper Iweka and Bridgehead Onitsha, most of motor parks were shut, but few vehicles were seen going in or out of Onitsha to Asaba. This is what you see. That is why, they will tell you, don't protest, don't do this, because hoodlums will hijack it. A situation whereby we should get to a situation where all these hoodlums will be reduced in nature, because when people begin to use opportunity of, they will tell you, you use what you have to get what you want. And this issue of a sit-at-home order, despite the fact that it has been suspended by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, a lot of people are using it as an opportunity to be able to strike. And that is why people have told Nnamdi Kanu that you should know what to say and what not to say, because you should know what to say at the right time, because most of the time, most of the things that you say, some people will go behind and act on it. Even if before you even say Jack Robinson, you want to do anything, they must have acted on it. And for people not to now believe that it is not the group that did that, it is going to be difficult, and it's very difficult for people to say, to be able to differentiate when they talk about IPOB and ESN have been attacking police formation. They see it from the north. They see it as a very big deal. Wow, why can't they be doing this? Why can't they be doing that? Of course, they have come out. The IPOB has come out to say, no, they know nothing about this whole thing. See, now the sit-at-home order, even as when they have said everybody should just forget about it, the only time they can come out is anytime they are going to court. And the next court meeting is going to be next, I think it was October. But some people will not be using that as an opportunity to loot, to do all manner of things. Just like the way they would tell you, don't go and protest. They don't want any protest because of hoodlums. And how can you be giving hoodlums that kind of a opportunity to be able to strike? Because that is what is happening now. Because they want to act on opportunity they have seen. The government has a lot of work to do. If you cannot deal with small things, before you know it, they will escalate. And that is what we are seeing today. A lot of the things that we needed, or the people who are in charge of who are the authority, or who has the authority, who are the helm of affairs, what they needed to do, they look the other way. And all of these things are they are compounding together. That is what is bringing this whole thing. The political way to do the right thing is not there, but they will begin to face other things. And it is what it is. Well, that is good. They are not IPOBs, but criminals. Now it has become a fake news because it came from the dot circle. Very heartless, godless, barbarian set of people. Why did they turn the exercise into robbery spree? That robbery narrative attributed to IPOB is a blatant lie from the pit of hell. You can't be doubted because Nigeria Armed Forces and the government at large are full of liars. We sit at home, feed your home or your family. Fulani control federal government of zoo called Nigeria already starving the zoo called Nigeria. Nobody is saying they should sit at home. They have been told to go out, but some people are using it as an opportunity to commit their atrocities. Biafra now under control by hoodlums. If pictures follow for the reports, if for make whatever, good news, Biafrans are not criminals. So, make sure no, our prayer must be answered. Prayer for who? Please, those who are criminals, those people are criminals and not IPOB, and they are not enforcing any sit at home. It happened in my village. Please, they should get the new rights before publishing, the news rights before publishing. That is not what they are saying. I can see your colleagues in crime. The people want Biafra, but the governors keep lying about the desire of the people because of money, politics, and power, forgetting, not minding that power belongs to the people. Ordinarily, all politicians are experts in telling lies. That is their trademark. Now, the unharmed, innocent boys have become gunmen. It can never, ever be better for Nigerian force men. All of you press men are journalists lying that it is fear of unknown. Continue to lie until you finally enthrone Fulani. Then all of us will enjoy it together, including media and everyone who choose to turn the truth upside, or to turn the truth upside down. People will willingly sit at home, not because of fear of anything, but in solidarity with Nnamdi Kanu. So stop lying. Anything can happen. Because you see people who want to take advantage of that. You can't rule that out. You can't rule that out. Because some people have taken the job of intimidating people, all in the name of a IPOB. Now we learn that a new group, more deadly, a deadly group has emerged in Southeast. So who are those people? That is the question people are asking.